And we are back, all freshened up from after the race. And we are in Magic Kingdom for our last park day of this trip, because tomorrow we fly home. Yeah, let's have a awesome Magic Kingdom day today. And we already scored, 3 reservations so far? So we're on our way to Pirates. Then we have Tron, and then we have Seven Dwarfs Mine Train later this afternoon already reserved. 3 good ones lined up already. And there she is, the beautiful Cinderella's castle. So right now we're on our way to Adventureland to go on to Pirates of the Caribbean, an all-time favorite of ours. Cannot wait to smell that nice, fresh pirate water. If you know, you know. Welcome to Adventureland. Good morning, spitting camel. If you stand a little too close to that camel, he'll spit water at you. So if you ever want to, prank your kids, have them stand in front of that camel. Arr, matey, time for some pirates. Now we can smell that pirate water now that we're in the queue for the attraction.
Where be Captain Jack Sparrow? Speak up! Or do you fancy a swim with Davy Jones?
Quit your clucking! The gentlemen want the rum! Don't ya, boys?
Do I hear tales? Look, Captain Jack Sparrow's face. When he hears tell only me what's got the goods. Keep still. I'm studying me map.
It's like
Give the keys for a little bit.
So now that we're done with our all-time favorite attraction, we're now heading over to a new favorite attraction, which is Tron. So we're going to go enjoy Tron, and then we're going to get something to eat after Tron. We haven't eaten yet. So, yeah, we are going to have an awesome time on Tron. Tron is just one of those, it's new, and they have the same one in Disneyland Shanghai. It's exactly the same. And it's probably one of the best, I personally think, one of the best coasters on Disney property, but I think it's too short. And if you're wondering where Tron is in Magic Kingdom, it's in Tomorrowland. So that's where we're heading to next.
to Monsterland. There's really nothing like today.
Boy, do I love that attraction. It's fast, it's smooth, you're sitting on a motorcycle. Yeah, that is a must-do here at Magic Kingdom. If you come here, get on the virtual queue or purchase the Lightning Lane. Their Lightning Lane on Tron, you do have to purchase. It doesn't come with the Genie Plus. You still have to purchase Genie Plus and then purchase the Lightning Lane for Tron, or you can just get on the virtual queue and pay nothing. But you're not guaranteed to get on the virtual queue because it's really hard to get the virtual queue. Now, I was going to try to film on that attraction. I did film on it during the Christmas party this past November. So if you want to see a POV of that attraction, I'll link that video below. But with that attraction, you're not allowed to film on that attraction with a loose camera in your hand. It has to be mounted to you. So when I filmed it in November, I had a chest mount on. When we went over there today, our reservations were like ready. We had to jump like pretty much right on. So I didn't have time to set up my chest mount. So, which is okay because I've already filmed it, and you guys can actually see it on that video that I'll link below. So definitely check that out. But like I said, you can't take your cell phone or anything like that and just film it. The camera has to be mounted to you. So that's the only way you can film on it. But again, it's a must-do here at Magic Kingdom. So the girls went to Main Street Bakery, which is right behind me right now. And Main Street Bakery is Starbucks. They have Starbucks food, Starbucks coffee. So that's where they went to go get their breakfast and coffee or whatever beverage they're getting. And I decided that I'm just going to get something in our travels. You know, if I see something that kind of catches my eye, that's what I'm going to get. Currently, Big Thunder Mountain is down temporarily, so we're going to go back to that a little bit later on today. So we're going to head over to Fantasyland right now and go get a LeFou's Brew, and I'll show you guys what that is when we get there. And probably go on Little Mermaid attraction. So here we are at Gaston's Tavern. This is where you're going to find LeFou's Brew. So here it is, LeFou's Brew. So what LeFou's Brew is, it's a frozen apple juice with a hint of toasted marshmallow with a foam, fruit-flavored foam on top. It is incredible. It's something you definitely have to buy. You can also get it in collector's mug as well. I don't usually do that because then you got to carry it around for the rest of the day. So, but if you want it with the mug, I believe it's $13.99 with the mug. This I believe it was like $6.75 around there without the mug. Oh, I love it, love it, love it. LeFou's Brew, one of the best beverages here in Magic Kingdom. Definitely come and get yours. One recommendation though, don't drink it too fast because you will get an instant brain freeze. I don't have one now, but I'm talking from past experiences because it's so good that you start sucking it down real quick. And all of a sudden you're like, oh boy, here comes a brain freeze. So we're still currently in Fantasyland. Right here is Pinocchio's Village House. Has really good food there. Really good recommendation if you want a good bite to eat. So we're currently heading into Liberty Square to go on to one of our other favorite attractions, the Haunted Mansion. We have a 12 o'clock Lightning Lane reservation for the Haunted Mansion. There she is, the Haunted Mansion. old-fashioned hearse pulled by a ghost horse. So something very exciting about going on Haunted Mansion today is that the Hatbox Ghost is in there. So this is the first time we're going to be riding it since the Hatbox Ghost is in there. So this is very exciting.
Our tour begins here in this gallery. Here where you see paintings of some of our guests as they appeared in their corrupt. Is this haunted room actually stretching? Or is it your imagination? No flash. Spirits are frightfully sensitive to bright lights. Our library is well stocked with priceless first editions of ghost stories and marble busts of the greatest ghost stories.
It's time to respond. Send us a message from somewhere beyond. Goblins.
You guys, can you believe it? We saw the Hatbox Ghost, finally! Finally! I've been waiting since November for that. So I am so excited to finally see the Hatbox Ghost at home in the Haunted Mansion. He's been in the Haunted Mansion at Disneyland for quite some time now, but he hasn't been in Walt Disney World, so as of November, he's been there. And we were here in November, and he was put in there like 2 weeks later, so we had just missed him. So, very excited. So, Big Thunder Mountain Railroad has officially reopened, and we're getting on the lightning lane that we had. So, come ride Big Thunder Mountain Railroad with us.
This is a
Wildest ride in the wilderness! What that guy said, woo! What'd you guys think? Big Thunder Mountain Railroad? That's a top-notch roller coaster here at Walt Disney World. It's classic too. So Just love that one. Doesn't Grayson rock? Huh? Don't you think?
He's really good.
And if you don't know who he is all over TikTok. He knows how to rock on the piano here at Walt Disney World, and he is just awesome. So we're so happy and honored to be able to be here on a day that he's actually playing. So that was just awesome. I am so excited.
He even played Happy Birthday for a girl that he saw in his mirror.
Yeah.
She was like, oh.
He just, man, today is just an awesome day. You know, we're getting a lot of attractions. We got to see Grayson. I mean, that's awesome. So Jess wants to go find lunch over at Cosmic Rays, so
Yeah.
let's go get some lunch. So right before we go to lunch, we have to go meet up with a very special friend. So let's go see him first, and then we'll go to lunch. How's that sound?
Sounds good to me.
All right. Hey, Mickey. Long time no see. How you doing?
How are you?
How are you?
I'm great.
Yeah, you're looking good. Oh, you like the hat? Yeah. It matches the shirt.
It does.
Look at that.
I love that shirt too.
Just for you, Mickey. Just for you.
I want to get a selfie with me.
Nice seeing you again. Very nice seeing you again. We'll see you soon, okay?
Wait for the fireworks tonight. They're my favorite. Yours too? Oh, perfect. Thank you so much, Mickey. I'll give you one more hug. Thank you.
Well, we love you, Mickey. Bye. Well, now that we got to meet up with our very special friend that you got to see, now we're going to go get some lunch over at Cosmic Rays. I don't care how many times you look at Cinderella's castle, she's beautiful every single time. And here we are at Cosmic Rays Starlight Cafe. Let's go get some lunch. So hopefully you can hear me over the music, but I got this burger. It's a burger that has cherry Coca-Cola barbecue sauce on it and a cheddar spread, bacon, and that comes with fries. And Jess went and just got the regular chicken strip meal. So I'm very interested in trying this. I never heard of Coca-Cola cherry barbecue sauce, so we'll see what it's all about and see how good it is. So that was a pretty enjoyable lunch over at Cosmic Rays. The burger that I had that had the barbecue sauce with the cherry Coca-Cola in it, so it's like a cherry Coca-Cola barbecue sauce, and the cheddar spread. It was enjoyable. Was it my favorite burger? No, not by any means. But was it enjoyable? Absolutely. It was a good lunch. And it was just nice to sit and relax and just enjoy, you know, a quick lunch together. And Becky's off at a photo shoot for a clothing brand right now over at the resort right now. So it's just me and Jess. So we decided to just go get some lunch over at Cosmic Rays. So it was enjoyable. Like I said, not my favorite burger, but it was good. So out of 10, I'd probably give it probably like a 7, I think. 7. Yeah, I'd rate it a 7. And that's a lot of the food at Cosmic Rays. It's not going to be your top tier food. It's going to be quick service food because it is quick service, and you know, just something quick to grab while you're, you know, running around the parks. So, but it's still good. It's not, like I said, it's not going to be your top tier food. So, but it's a good experience. How about we go take a stroll through the castle? Right now we're in Sir Mickey's. It's a merch store, and it's all themed to Jack and the Beanstalk. If you've seen the Mickey special, Jack and the Beanstalk, you can see the giant's fingers right there too, going into the roof.
RunDisney Springtime.
Guests from near and far, welcome to the Magic Kingdom. You are warmly invited to join Mickey Mouse and his Fantasyland friends for a magical celebration in the streets. Dreams will come true, hearts will soar, and you will become a part of the magic. For the time has come to take your places and prepare to welcome the wondrous and wonderful Disney Festival of Fantasy Parade! Woo!
Wow, guys, talk about a viewing area, huh? That was awesome. We had an incredible viewing area. So we just happened to be going to go get like a nice refreshing treat. And we noticed they were getting ready for the parade. It was like, I don't know, about 10 minutes away when we decided to get a spot. And there was a prime viewing spot, and we took advantage of that. And that was an awesome, awesome viewing spot for the parade. But now we want to go find a nice refreshing treat. So that's what we're on a mission for right now. So if you're looking for a way to cool off, here's a nice little cool off area, and it's right in Adventureland. What do you say? And let's see if we can find a nice refreshing treat over at Sunshine Tree Terrace. Let's go and find out. Okay, so this is our refreshing treat that we got from Sunshine Tree Terrace. It's called the I Lava You Float. It's Fanta strawberry soda and passion fruit flavor, served with Dole Whip, orange, and topped with popping candy. That looks very, very refreshing. Wow, let me tell you how refreshing that really was. It was to the point it was so refreshing, I forgot to even try it out for you guys and let you know how it was before I even finished it. It was like over the top refreshing, so it was top notch. That was really, really, really good. Fully enjoyed it, and it really does give you that refreshed feeling afterwards, and yeah. 100% recommend that. And they don't put too many Pop Rocks on top where it's like too much of the popping. So yeah, because I'm not a big fan of the Pop Rocks, but you barely even notice it because it's not over the top. So definitely try it out if you come here. It's the Sunshine Tree Terrace in Adventureland.
Welcome to the magical Friendship Fair!
We're so glad you're here!
You want a great time?
This is wonderful! Oh, Mickey, I just love the Friendship Fair! A day of joy and music and having fun together!
That's right. We travel far and wide
don't let anyone ever tell you that there's no Disney magic or that Disney magic is fading or anything like that. That was just pure Disney magic. Love those kind of things. Love the shows, love the vibes, the environment. There's Disney magic. Don't let anyone fool you. Sorry for so much bouncing around today. We're kind of going from land to land here in Magic Kingdom. You know, we're only in each of the parks for one day during this visit. So, you know, it's one day in each park while we're here during this visit at Walt Disney World. So we're trying to utilize the time that we have to get some of our, you know, favorite treats and favorite attractions and really showing you how Genie Plus, if you use it right, you can get on a bunch of attractions. Because today, it's really paying off for us. You know, you saw in Animal Kingdom it paid off for us. Then today you saw in Magic Kingdom it's pretty much paying off for us today too as well. So, and you know, because that we are using Genie Plus so much, it is causing us to, you know, kind of bounce around a little bit from land to land. But we're having an awesome time. But then there's days, if we're here, like we do an extended stay and we're here for like 8 days or something, there are days when I like to like really not make too many plans and just kind of roam around Magic Kingdom and take it all in, because that's when you can really take everything in, and you know, the sights, the smells, the sounds, everything like that, and you can really take in what Magic Kingdom really is and what it stands for. So and Magic Kingdom is an amazing park, so a lot of good attractions, good food, good vibes, so and that's why it's usually a lot of people's favorite park. Okay guys, time for another favorite, Seven Doors Mine Train. Seven Doors Mine Train is one roller coaster here at Walt Disney World that I'll never get sick of, ever. The only thing, just like Tron, I feel like it's too short. I wish it was longer, and I know that's a very popular opinion, that it's too short. Now we're on to Space Mountain Lightning Lane reservation that we have, but I'm not going to film on this one because it's all dark. There's no point of filming it because most of the ride is dark, and it's another ride where you have to have the camera mounted to you, but I don't want to put the chest cam on just for all pitch black, so we'll just tell you about it afterwards. Right now Space Mountain has a 70-minute wait, but with our Lightning Lane we should be able to get right on. Boy, we are nailing it with the Genie Plus Lightning Lanes today. We really are. Another favorite, which is another classic, checked off. And we got our backs aligned at the same time. So the next classic we're on No lightning lane needed. It was a 5-minute wait. If you're a Disney person, you love and cherish this attraction. It is a classic, and every Disney person, like I said, loves it and cherishes it. And yes, it is the people mover.
Greetings, intergalactic travelers. Welcome aboard the People Mover, presented by Enterprise. I'm Monarch 5, your guide aboard this highway in the sky. The absolute of the visionary ideas throughout Walt Disney World. Look, there's even a tiny People Mover. I wonder if that means there's a tiny ORAC.
Now approaching Tomorrowland Speedway at Tron Light Cycle Run.
Light speedy competition.
Transit Authority Station.
My fellow sentient life forms are people.
So I don't know if you guys heard me from before, but we had gotten on People Mover, and there was no lightning lane required because it was only a 5-minute wait. And yeah, we literally jumped in line and we were on probably less than 5 minutes. And that is a Disney classic. If you are a Disney person, you love and cherish that ride. And if you are a Disney person, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But it's a very relaxing ride. It brings you around Tomorrowland. And it's just one of those classics that's been around for a long time that people just love. Now going back on Buzz Lightyear Space Ranger Spin, I didn't film on that ride because, one, it's a little difficult to film on that ride, and sorry if you don't hear me a little bit, I'm going under some loud attraction. But pretty much what you're doing is it's very similar to Toy Story Mania, where you're trying to shoot targets, except this time you have control over your ride vehicle and you spin it to the way you need it to. So it's a fun attraction. Now time to find some dinner. The girls really didn't know what they wanted for dinner, so they went back to Cosmic Rays. Me, I knew exactly what I wanted. It took me a little bit to remember, because I'm like, what do I want to eat? What do I want to eat? And then all of a sudden, I was going through the My Disney Experience app, and I saw Pinocchio's. I love Pinocchio's buffalo chicken flatbread pizza. It is really good, so that's what I'm going for. I did a mobile order, so it should be done by the time I walk over there. And here we are at Pinocchio's Village House. Okay guys, like I was telling you, I came over to the Pinocchio Village House for dinner, and I got my favorite buffalo chicken flatbread pizza. Now this, I've had it before and I absolutely love it. If you are not into spicy, you're not going to like this, but if you like buffalo sauce and buffalo chicken, you're going to love this most likely, because it is really, really, really good. They do a really good job with it. Perfect amount of cheese, perfect amount of sauce. So yeah, let's dig in. And I also got a blue slush to go along with it, just because I felt like it, because, you know, cool me off a little bit. Just as good as always. Definitely a must try here if you come to Pinocchio's Village House. So something else that adds flavor to this buffalo chicken flatbread pizza is they also put crushed up Cool Ranch Doritos on top, which definitely adds some extra flavor to it. If you look closely, you can actually see the crushed up Cool Ranch Doritos right on top.
And they all live happily ever after. Each of us has a dream, a heart's desire. It calls to us. And when we're brave enough to listen and bold enough to pursue, that dream will lead us on a journey to discover who we're meant to be. All we have to do is look inside our hearts and unlock the magic within.
Ready to begin. Spark a dream that we're meant to follow.
And so our journey comes to an end, but yours continues on. Grab hold of your dreams and make them come true. For you are the key to unlocking your own magic. Now go, let your dreams guide you. Reach out and find your happily ever after.
The battles, the stories, we all have the courage to fly.
So now that happily ever after is all done for the night, you know, and getting all teary-eyed and choked up, and happily ever after always does that to me. I don't know who it doesn't do it to, but now I want to try to make the best of this night that we have left, because Magic Kingdom is open until 11 tonight. And we ended up using up majority of our Lightning Lane passes today. So I can't really use any more on the attractions that I love. So I'm going to see which ones are open, see if there's any more that I can get onto for the rest of the night. So let's go find out. So I went to go do Pirates of the Caribbean, but it's temporarily closed right now. So I'm going to wait to see if I can get onto that one at some point tonight, if it reopens. So we'll see. But you know what attraction I haven't done yet? One of my favorites. And some people will be like, really? Carousel of Progress. That is a pure classic. One of my all-time favorites. Because it is an attraction that Walt Disney literally had his hands on to help make and design. So let's go see if that one's on, and I'm sure it is, and I'm sure it'll be a low wait time. So let's go find out. You know something that I really love though? We were watching Happily Ever After, and seeing people's reaction to the first time seeing Happily Ever After is just pure magic. It really is, because you're seeing them smile or cry or whatever emotion they're feeling at the time. They're feeling that full emotion at full blast, and just to see the reactions to it is just pure magic. It really is. So guys, how about Happily Ever After? How awesome was that? We had really good spots for it. we originally had better spots, but then they started pushing people way forward. So it kind of cut some of the view off for us. But we still got some amazing shots from Happily Ever After from where we were. I wish we were a little farther back so we could have seen all the fireworks and stuff, because they pushed us up so forward that some of the fireworks were still behind the castle and stuff like that. But either way, it was awesome. I'll put some of the really awesome shots that we got of Happily Ever After. I can't put everything in, mainly due to copyright reason. But yeah, amazing. I'm sorry it's a little dark right now, because it is nighttime. And I don't like using too much lighting because I don't want to blind people as I'm walking by. So I try to use as much natural light, or the lighting that Walt Disney World has currently, so I'm not blinding people as I walk by. So you know what I think I'm going to do? Right after Carousel of Progress, I think I'm going to go on the People Mover so I can show you guys the view from the People Mover at nighttime, because it's beautiful. So guys, check all this out at night, huh? How beautiful is that? We're in Tomorrowland right now, and it's all lit up. And I see Carousel of Progress over there, and right across from it is the People Mover. So I think that sounds like a good plan. What do you think? But see, you can see it spinning now. So you're in the seats, and the seats spin from stage to stage. And each stage is a different era of time. And you get to learn a little bit from that time frame. So you're the one spinning, and the stage is staying in place. And the stage is in like 4 sections, and you get to go to each era. It's a really cool concept. And while you're waiting, they have screens out front where you actually see Walt Disney talking about how he came up with the animatronics, how he designed them, how he got them talking and moving and everything like that. So you get to learn a little bit too, and learn about progress, because there's a great big beautiful tomorrow.
Yeah, it looks like the Robins are getting ready to celebrate Valentine's Day today. What year is it? Oh, right around the turn of the century. And I even hear tell about 2 brothers from North Carolina who are working on some kind of flying contraption. It'll never work. Speaking of progress,
There's a great big beautiful tomorrow, just a dream away.
Phew, boy, hottest 4th of July we've had in years. We've come a long way, though, since the turn of the century, over 20-some-odd years ago, and sports stadiums are springing up all over. And boy, nobody hits that old horsehide like that new fella Babe Ruth. Jazz music is the cat's meow. Now, I'll say that we're really on easy street these days. It just can't get any better. Just goes to show that there's a great big beautiful tomorrow. Well, it's another Halloween here in the fabulous 40s. Everything is better than ever now. And we've got some amazing new wonders around the house to prove it. For instance, our refrigerator holds more food and ice cubes. And thanks to our automatic dishwasher, I don't have to dry the dishes anymore after supper. Gives Rover and me more time to enjoy our evening stroll together. Later, boy. But we do have television when it works. Gives you something to do after you come home. I kind of like it, you know? Guy named John Cameron Swayze gives us all the news. And then they have all this singing and dancing. A lot of fluff, but it's fun.
There's a great big beautiful tomorrow, just a dream away.
Isn't it a pleasant holiday? Turkey's in the oven, it's peaceful and quiet.
Yes, 300 points, my best score yet.
Well, it was peaceful until Santa brought that new virtual reality space pilot game.
Your turn, Grandma. Let's switch the image over to the TV so the resident flying ace can show you how it works. Oh, you missed it.
Hey everybody, I'm done programming our new voice activation system.
There's a hidden Mickey right on the mantle if you look.
Great. Tell the refrigerator to bring me a root beer.
Frozen pizzas? Well, no need to worry about the turkey this year. Not with an oven that will do anything
your father tells it to do.
Hey, check it out, Dad. Grandma's up to 975 points.
Wow, 975?
Temperature increase to 975. Big moon overload. Command. Error.
John, what's wrong with the oven?
What,
Big mood complete. Enjoy your meal.
Anyone for pizza?
Oh, another Christmas turkey ruined.
We've got a whole new century waiting for us out there.
Yeah, and maybe sometime in the new century, your father will learn how to talk to our oven.
well, maybe by then ovens will read our minds. But hey, as long as we're all here and happy and together for the holidays, who cares if I burned our Christmas turkey?
I do. I'm starving.
Don't worry, Dad. Someday everything's going to be so automated you won't ever have to cook another Christmas turkey again.
Big, beautiful tomorrow.
Inside your car.
And here we are.
Supervise younger beings.
The People Mover at night.
Open and close automatically.
Like I told you guys I was going to do.
Journey.
I love the People Mover at nighttime. It is so beautiful. So wait till you see this. And how about the Carousel Progress?
This is the TTA Blue Line, non-stop service.
Look at this, guys, huh?
Greetings, intergalactic travelers. Welcome aboard the People Mover, presented by Enterprise. I'm Morak 5, your guide aboard this highway in the sky, the absolute best way to see Tomorrowland. And my stars, is there ever lots to see? From spacecraft to monster maps, there's really nothing like today in Tomorrowland. Don't worry, your express train keeps on rolling through the future, right by two of my favorite spots. Star Traders, home to the greatest woods in the galaxy. Except actual stars. Those are no longer sold.
Now approaching Tomorrowland Speedway and Tron Lifecycle Run.
There's Tron. Look how awesome it looks.
Hop aboard and launch high above Tomorrowland for a spin amongst the planets. You can count on us.
So what you guys think? Wasn't that awesome seeing, riding the People Mover at night and everything's all lit up and looking real nice? Walt Disney World is always beautiful at night, just like Disneyland is. But yeah, wasn't that awesome? And how about Carousel Progress? I love Carousel Progress. Carousel Progress and People Mover have a very special place in my heart and always will. I love those attractions dearly. Now there's about a half hour until the park closes, and I just heard that Pirates of the Caribbean is open, and it has about a 10-minute wait. I really want to go ride Pirates of the Caribbean one more time before we have to fly out tomorrow. So let's go head over to Adventureland right now. We're gonna go on Pirates of the Caribbean. If I can ride it 2 more times, I'd be happy. But we'll see with timing. But if I can get 2 more times in of Pirates of the Caribbean, I'd be thrilled. So let's go see if I can get on 2 more times. Good evening, Walt. Thank you for everything. Arr, matey, time for some pirates. Yay, you're open. We made it into Pirates. Let's go. Time for some pirates. I can already smell the pirate water. I love the smell of pirate water. Oh, I love it. Yo ho, yo ho, the pirate's life for me. Okay, so I went on Pirates of the Caribbean, like I showed you. I didn't film anything in the attraction because I already filmed in the attraction earlier today, so I didn't want to show you something I already showed you guys. But I probably could have went on one more time, but it was getting pretty late, and I'm like, I love the cast members, I really do, and I don't want to make them stay any later than they have to. So I'm like, you know what? Just so, That way they can maybe get out on time. I'm gonna just go the one time and be happy with that and grateful that I got to ride it one more time before I fly out tomorrow. It won't be the last time I ride it. I'll ride it many more times, because we come here as often as we can, you know. So that's not an issue at all. But I just love it so much. I like to try to get it in a few times before, you know, our visits come to an end and stuff like that for those particular visits. And, you know, now we're coming to a close on this visit. So, but sorry if it's a little bit harder to hear me. I'm walking down Main Street on my way out of the park for the night. But yeah, I just didn't want to be the reason that they had to stay late. So I'm like, you know what? Instead of going on one more time, then I'll be grateful and happy with the one time I went on, and that way they can start trying to close the attraction and other things around Walt Disney World so they all can get home to their families. So, yeah. It was a great day, though. It really was. Really magical. You know, we got to see Becky race in the 10K. She did really well. And you got to see a different perspective of the Disney Run events. Because we started off the visit with the expo that you got to see. Then you got to see what it's like to be someone in a Run Disney event. You know, through me vlogging the run and seeing me and Jess run. And then you got to see what it was like to be a spectator at a Run Disney event as we got to watch my sister run. So that was awesome. Great time. It really was. So, but that part was a great time. We also, you know, today we got to just spend the day in Magic Kingdom all day long up until almost closing time. So it's been a nice long day in Magic Kingdom. We've gotten almost all the attractions. I wouldn't say all of them, but a good amount of attractions. Genie Plus really worked out for us really well today, to the point where we didn't really have too many more to pick from for Genie Plus lightning lanes. So that's pretty cool. And you know, Happily Ever After. Then after Happily Ever After, try to get a few more attractions in. You know, tried some good food today, some nice treats. So yeah, that's gonna do it for tonight. This is gonna do it for this vlog. So this will end this series of the vlogs for this visit to Walt Disney World. We have more vlogs and more podcasts to come, so have no fear. You know, we got other adventures we're going on. Like we said, we have the Disney Cruise coming up in February. We are going to do one day in Magic Kingdom the day before the cruise. So we got some more Disney on the way. I know it's a little bit ways away, but it's coming up, and who knows, maybe there'll be some other Disney between now and then. Don't know, we'll see. But we do got other adventures we're going on. So, but thank you for joining us at our visit to Walt Disney World for these past 4.5, well, as of tomorrow, it'll be 4.5 days, but for these last 4 days, thank you for joining us. We just had a blast. We loved it. The kids had an awesome time at Great Wolf Lodge. My mom brought them to Great Wolf Lodge for a few days. So me, Jess, and my sister got to be at Walt Disney World for 4 days. Tomorrow will be 4.5 days, and we just had an awesome time. So very early mornings, very late nights, but we love it that way. You know, we try to get in as much Disney as we can. But thank you for tuning in to all our vlogs. Thank you for tuning in to all our podcasts. And there's more of that to come. More episodes of the podcast, more vlogs, more Disney magic, more Disney happiness, and just all around magic, Disney magic. So that's going to do it for this vlog. So until next vlog or next podcast, be the reason somebody's day is magical. Bye, guys.